Ice Spice is here to stay. And the sooner that y'all get over it, the sooner off y'all will be better. Want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
I'ma tell these niggas, come on, you can eat it up. Ain't no need to listen, you can be all in these guys. I ain't explaining shit to niggas, that's ridiculous. How you left for one to get mad when they finish up? I'ma get some shit today. No, it's fine. I'ma get some shit today. It's a vibe. I'ma get some shit today. Be outside. I'ma get some shit today. Cause I'ma get some shit today. I'm gonna get some shit today. Cause I'ma get some shit today. I'm gonna get some shit today. Cause I'ma get some dick today. I'm gonna get some dick today. Cause I'ma get some dick today. I'm gonna get some dick today.
Let's get into it then.
So let's talk about it. How? Now, make sure that y'all hoes is follow me on Twitter because I'm tired of hinting to y'all that y'all need to be following me on motherfucking Twitter, okay? But y'all know we are down here to discuss the bullshit that y'all put onto Beyonce's motherfucking internet. But today it's not bullshit necessarily. It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. Y'all probably calling bullshit, but I'm not calling bullshit because it ain't bullshit because this is her reality. And what we're going to do is we're going to quote unquote protect Black women. Okay, because this needs to be a safe space, a safe, sacred space, right? We so open and inviting, so let's be open and inviting to this girl and her opinion and what's going on, okay? And watch y'all prove my point, because I already know when I get in the comments, it's gonna be some bullshit. But let's go ahead and get into what is it that we are here to talk about. Now, what are we talking about, y'all? What are we down here to motherfucking talk about? Okay. We are down here to talk about Miss Ice motherfucking Spice, right? Because the Shade Room posted this new post that says Ice Spice addresses opinions about her rap career benefiting from colorism. I feel like that's not something personal to me, right? So the post basically says Ice Spice is addressing criticism that the success of her rap career is due to her being light-skinned. The rapper shut down the internet chatter in a recent interview with Teen Vogue. During the conversation, Spice explained that she's aware of those who say her rap success is due to the impact of her colorism and you know, her lighter skin. I have seen those opinions, she said. However, the rapper feels that the conversation is not specific to her career. I feel like that's just not something that's personal to me, she explained. I feel like that's been a conversation for generations and forever since the beginning of time. Now, additionally, she explained that the remarks surrounding colorism and its impacts on female rappers' careers can be detrimental because they indirectly uplift one individual while putting another down. I try not to feed into negativity because ... Y'all know we don't ever go over to theshaderoom.com to read the rest of what's going on because girl. Okay, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it because this is a conversation, right? Because I don't even have to get into the comments to know that y'all bitches are pressed. I don't even have to get into the comments to know that y'all bitches are weird. I don't even have to get into the comments to know that y'all bitches are down there in the motherfucking comment box talking about black versus dark and oh, but Flo Million, oh, but that. And like I always fucking say, the complaining and the chatter and the discourse and the arguments and the negativity, all of that is always louder than the actual fucking support. And I'm getting so tired of y'all bald-headed ass bitches. And literally half the time it do be bald-headed ass bitches that's mad. Like, and that be the real fucking reason. You mad at these light-skinned girls and mad at these biracial girls because your hair won't grow past a certain length because your mother put a perm in your head at 12 years old and all your hair fell out. How is that their fault? Deal with your trauma. Deal with your fucking trauma. Deal with your goddamn trauma. But back to this Ice Spice situation. Y'all want to sit and make it look like everything is due to colorism. Now, greatly, listen. In life, things happen. Yeah, colorism and racism, all of that. Yes, it affects things, but sometimes your karma is just your karma. And y'all piss me the fuck off every time that y'all try and make it look like people only have shit because of the color of their skin. Because what it says is that it says two things. It says that you are non-deserving because of the color of your skin. And then it also implies that because of the color of your skin, you should be getting more or you should have just as access. And all that is bullshit because none of it has to do with the color of your skin. Now, does colorism happen? Is it a real thing? Yes. There's always going to be things that's influenced by colorism. Of fucking course. But at the end of the goddamn day, Spirituality is a real thing. Jesus is a real thing. God is a real thing. Like, dreams are a real fucking thing. What's for you is for you. And I love how we all agree on that and can say, oh, what's for you is for you. God is real, this, that, and a third. But let it be a situation of a light skin versus a dark skin. Then all of that goes out the window. And all of a sudden we forget about spirituality and everyday. Like, we forget about all of that shit and just instantly jump to, oh, it's colorism. No, how about your shit just not that good? How about maybe you just not that good of a rapper? How about maybe what you we done heard before? How about and I'm sorry. When you put that up against somebody who, yeah, they are light skinned and this, that, and a third. I mean, if a motherfucker can benefit off the fact that a person is light skinned and pretty, of course they're gonna go with that versus somebody that's, you know what I'm saying? That's not putting out good shit. It's like, if you know, like, that shit once that should force you to go even harder. Like, if you know that certain things are influences in a negative way, that should force you to go even harder, right? Like, oh, I already know what I'm up against. I'm up against X, Y, and Z. So you know what? I'm gonna make sure my music is right. I'm gonna make sure like, I'm sorry, y'all not gonna get to keep using this. Like, it's 2023. It's 2023. Like, nobody's getting a whole career because they're light skinned. Like, I hate to break it to y'all, but a lot of this shit does definitely come down to astrology and how your chart is set up. A lot of y'all just not that bitch. I'm sorry. Like, the way that people keep trying to make Normani happen, Normani is just not that bitch. And I don't feel sorry. Once you get to the point where you got everybody rallying behind you solely because of your skin color, baby, if you don't take that support and flip it, because that's what I'm saying. It's like Normani will trend on Twitter for days, and y'all will keep bringing up the one or two songs that she got. The same way that y'all do with A. Marie, okay? Oh, we not talking enough about A. Marie. Girl, we done had the same conversation 20 damn times about her and her two songs. Like, how many times we gonna do this? And y'all do that with Normani ever so often and talk about how the industry is shading her and how she's dark skinned and not gonna. And it's just like, girl, please. Once you get to that point of access and money and wealth, you are like, you are in the rooms with these people that can change your fucking life, and you still haven't found a way to make it work, Normani. The problem is you. You're just not that girl. You just don't have that X factor. And I know that we now live in a society today in 2023 where, you know, everybody is now invited to the cool table. Okay, thanks to Cardi. You know, thanks to Cardi and thanks to streaming. It's like we no longer looking at actual talent and actual passion and who actually deserves to be in and who actually has the X factor. And we just started inviting everybody to the goddamn cool table. Everybody get a fucking trophy for participating. You know, not just first place, but everybody. As long as you participated, you get a trophy and you get a shout out. Like, I know that that's the world that we fucking live in now, but it's just like, come on. Come on. Like, fucking come on at some point. And Ice Spice is somebody who, at the end of the day, astrologically speaking, she was always destined to win and for greatness. Like, she was always destined to be in a certain place. Period. That's just on period. The light skin privilege helps and makes it easier, but she was always destined to be there. She was. Even if she was dark skinned, she still would have been in the same position. She would have, because of the way that her chart is set up. It is what the fuck it is. Everything is not attributed 100% solely due to fucking color. And again, y'all can sit and say, oh, but what about Normani? What about Flo Milli? What about all of these irrelevant ass motherfucking artists? Because y'all can always bring them up in conversation and negativity. But yeah, baby, take all that energy that y'all putting on Twitter and put it into supporting them. Why are they doing more numbers trending on Twitter than they are doing in album sales? If there are 420,000 tweets and outrage of what's happening to these darker skinned women and all of these darker skinned rappers and this, that, and a third, then why are y'all not selling out their music? Why are y'all not downloading? Like, because y'all know that they really not that bitch. And y'all just want something to trauma mind over and something to just campaign on and something to be mad at and something like y'all don't really care because y'all know that these girls are not these girls. Y'all know that these girls aren't these girls. Y'all know. You know. And so then Ice Spice comes along and everybody and their mama dragging her, just like y'all continue to do Saweetie. Saweetie has bomb music. Like, I'm sorry, y'all not gonna sit and keep playing up in my face and tell me that a Saweetie and an Ice Spice don't deserve a fucking career, but yet look y'all, the way that y'all just glorified and gassed the fuck up out of fucking Glorilla and Miss Pound Town. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Because I still don't understand why Glorilla is Grammy nominated. Bitch put out one fucking song. Everybody went up for it because the hook was catchy and because bitch had a deep fucking voice. Went up for her. Within 6 months was Grammy nominated. And then, yes, she had one of the hottest songs of the year, but that was thanks to Cardi and her writers. Come on now. Come on. And then Miss Pound Town, Booty Hole Brown, everybody going up for her. But then y'all want to call an Ice Spice whack? Y'all want to call a Saweetie whack? I'm sorry. Like, y'all pick and choose. And when y'all start doing that weird shit, where y'all start, like, because the way that y'all treat biracials and mixed kids and people that just, y'all are nasty, sick, vile, traumatic, traumatized, pathetic ass bitches. And I'm gonna call it out every single time because I'm tired of seeing it. Even when it comes to like Real Housewives of Potomac, yes, call Giselle and what's her name? And Ashley and Robin out when they doing shit. But don't just be calling them out just to call them out because they light skin. You got problems. And then y'all lie to go and be like, black people can't be racist. Okay, well, y'all are something. And we're going to call it out each and every time. At the end of the day, Ice Spice gave something different. I was not a fan of hers at all. I was not until I heard In Her Mood. I was not a fan until I heard In Her Mood. In Her Mood is what made me a fan. And then once I heard In Her Mood, I was like, all right, I get it. Because she's so nonchalant. Like, when you see her, she look like she don't want to be there, but she is. Right? Like, Ice Spice's whole brand is, I don't give a fuck about this, but I do. How could I win if I'm already chose? Like she does nonchalant rap. You know what I mean? And for a long time on TikTok, there was like this thing because, you know, I grew up in the days of Top Model and Tyra Banks. And so we was always taught to look at the camera and smile with our eyes. But this new generation, they don't smile. They have dead eyes. Like, look at China. What is her name? China. The girl that played on House of Pain and the girl that played on Disney Channel. China something. Y'all know who I'm talking about though. Go look at her TikTok and look at all her videos. Like, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Whereas my generation was taught to smile with our eyes, this new generation has dead eyes. Nonchalant is in. It's in. And so they even do their photo shoots and they do their runways just looking nonchalantly. When they rap nonchalantly. And Ice Spice is just the best at it. So I can understand, like, people like Ice Spice because they look at Ice Spice and they see a Saweetie. They see, like, oh, the pretty popular girl, but, like, Ice Spice is nice. Like, you don't feel like you feel like Ice Spice is a nice girl. Is the pretty popular girl that everybody want to be friends with, but like actually be friends with her because like she's nice. And then the fact that she's LGBT too, and then the fact that she's a Nicki fan, like there's things that adds on that makes her a lot more likable, especially to a TikTok Gen Z type of demographic. Hence why they gravitated towards her and she took off so quickly versus a fucking Pound Town where the bitch is literally saying my pussy pink and my booty hole brown and it's going everywhere. Versus a fucking fuck nigga free song that's only cute because of the hook, but then goes fucking viral and then has a Grammy. A Grammy nomination within 6 months. Like, come on now. Because we can wake it up. We can wake it the fuck up and turn it on. Because what y'all not going to continue to sit and do is sit here with y'all colorless asses and call out each and everybody and try to make it look like all of their success is simply because they're light skinned. Yeah, does this skin color help? I'm sure it probably does in some ways. But how disrespectful is that to look at somebody and say your whole fucking existence, your whole fucking career, your whole everything is only because of the way that you look? Y'all hate when niggas do that shit to y'all, right? When they come to your boobs and look at how everybody policing this whole Suki Hana shit, right? Oh, consent. Who cares if she a freak? Who cares if she put a pussy out there? Da. Y'all don't want nobody saying, oh, well, Suki Hana had it coming, right? So stop looking at other people and, like, come on. This shit gotta end. Like, I'm so sick of black people. Like, child, put a period after that. Because at this point. But I'm so sick of the whole hurt people thing. It's just like, We could protect the Sukihana. Oh, she should be able to do whatever she want with her pussy and this and the third. But then y'all want to look at the Ice Spice and the Saweetie and say you only got everything you got because of your like you don't know how I feel for somebody to look at you and then that mean you the same. Like, get the fuck out of here. Ice Spice ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. And because she don't give a fuck, God is gonna keep blessing her. Now, real quick, I could go into the comments. When are people gonna realize New Yorkers don't care what anyone thinks? Like, for real. Like, when are people gonna realize that we do not give a fuck? Like, y'all need to go somewhere, right? We do not care, right? And then look at the number right here, the angel number, 11717. Come on, Spirit is in the room, bro. It's not hate. It's just a fact. She can't rap, and most female rappers who are good would out rap her any day. My money is on Lola Brooks. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not at all, because the studies and the numbers show your money ain't on nobody. Your money is on Instagram. Matter of fact, you wasting money. If time is money, then you wasting it because you sitting here leaving opinions instead of leaving dollars in the bank account, instead of leaving streams, okay? And matter of fact, fuck a stream. It's 2023. Music don't make money. So fuck a stream. If y'all really supported these motherfuckers, y'all would be downloading their albums. Y'all would be buying their albums. All of this shit is just Twitter chatter. My money is on Lola Brooks. No, it's not. Because if that was the case, then Lola would be bigger. But she's not. I mean, y'all do be getting heated, killing and fighting each other just like everybody else in the world. So yes, y'all do kill. Okay. Girl. Usually those who benefit off of colorism doesn't feel personal to them. She don't ask to be born light-skinned. I don't think she's obligated to acknowledge anything, especially pretending how she got her success and how she's maintaining it. Colorism does exist and she does benefit from it. Next topic. Oh my God. She said that's your problem, not mine. She did, and I agree. I agree. Ain't nothing she can do to change that. Exactly. Her response feels very all lives matter. Why? Because she said, listen, that's your problem, not mine. I just want to sit and be angry and be mad all day. Like, please go touch grass and go do something. Next comment. Stop throwing colorism on people because you feel like they shouldn't be as successful as they are in their career. That's a you problem. Colorism definitely exists, but pinning it to every successful light-skinned artist is disrespectful. And y'all only do this to women, not the men. I swear to God. I swear. Let's wake it up. Turn it on. Turn it on, because y'all, let's wake it up. Let's turn it the fuck on, because we can go back to that whole Amber Rose conversation. When Amber Rose said she doesn't feel comfortable in black spaces, y'all knew very well what the fuck she was talking about. Y'all knew very well. Y'all knew very well, because as much as y'all sit and complain and look at the next bitch talking about something, oh, you his preference, but girl, okay, in the way that y'all sit and y'all look at these niggas and be like, oh, you running off with your preference, but you gonna do her just like how you do us. Y'all know damn well Amber Rose wasn't talking about spaces with niggas, because niggas don't care about this shit. Niggas ain't the ones on Twitter and on Instagram. Colorism. No, it's the ones that feel like they're the most disrespected in America, that's constantly disrespecting others in America. And then we wonder why we get the whole angry black woman thing attached to us. Like, can we wake it up? Can we please turn it the fuck on? Because we can really do a deep dive. We can really have a conversation. We can really have a conversation. Because niggas ain't caring about this shit. Niggas is fucking these bitches. Niggas is impregnating these bitches. They don't give a fuck. They not on Twitter. They not on Instagram. They are not creating these conversations. It's specifically to black women. Not all, but some. And it's getting problematic. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. It's only a benefit because y'all be colorist yourself. She can't help that she light skinned. Let's talk about it. Let's wake it up. Let's talk about it. Y'all want her to downplay her success and say, yes, my career took off because I'm light skinned. That's delusional. And that, listen, it's a lot more chicas out there in the world than y'all want to admit. A lot of y'all are chicas right now, probably listening to this. It's a lot more chicas out there than you want to admit. You cannot sit and look at Ice Spice and bring up her color. Like, first of all, you shouldn't be bringing up nobody's anything. If this is a conversation about music, let's keep it on music. Let's keep it on music. You shouldn't be bringing up her skin color at all. Because I already just said, yeah, colorism and all that, okay, it influences the world. Not just the music industry, it influences the world. But this is not a situation where somebody solely got their career just off of being light-skinned. If that's the case, then every light-skinned rapper around here would be fucking benefiting. And every light-skinned rapper right now would be with millions of dollars. So shut the fuck up. And please stop it with that ignorant train of thought. Because we can wake it up. We can turn it the fuck on. We can turn it on. Again, y'all want her to downplay her success and say, yes, my career took off because I'm light-skinned. That's what you want, because you angry at home sitting. Like, there is a subgroup of people, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to just keep calling it out. Black women, I love y'all. Dark-skinned women, I love y'all. And it's never all but some. And that some going to get everybody in a whole lot of trouble, because there are subgroups within every demographic, within dark women, within fat women, within LGBT women, within women, period. And oh boy, don't let you be dark, fat, gay, and, look a mess. There are subgroups within each community of people that sit and hate and troll and troll and troll and woe is me, and everything in my life happens because of how I look and never who I am and how I am and how I show up in the world. It's always how I look and never because of what I might say, because of how much of a bitch I am, because of how, it's never all but some, and that some gonna get everybody in trouble. I mean, I could keep going on and on, but like the comments is really, y'all can see from the comments, pretty much people are divided. It's either people understand where she coming from and like, yo, y'all need to cut that shit out. Like, y'all be calling a pot black or a kettle black or whatever the saying is. And then you got other people that's like, girl, shut your light skin ass up. And that's the problem that I have with the black community, and I'm gonna always have. Fix that toxic shit. Please fix it. Just mad for no motherfucking reason. But that's it, y'all. Definitely let me know down in the comment box below, like, what y'all thought about this motherfucking situation. Definitely let me know your comments and your thoughts and opinions down below, as if I give a fuck. And go stream my music as if you give a fuck, how. And definitely join my Patreon for exclusive story times and shit like that. Okay, and follow me on Twitter, how, so we can argue back and forth. And all that good shit. Oh, and join, go subscribe to my spirituality channel, because I got shit popping over there as well. Okay, so I'll let each and every one of y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Baby, we don't have time to waste. I'm trying to tell